What's up, team? What's up, guys? What's up, Precise, James, Tox, James, Lucian? Alright, so we got two James. Rakesh. What's up, dude? You got 10,000 shares of HTBX. What are you thinking, bro? What are you thinking, man? Wait, did my mouse just fall? It did. My mouse just fall. Alright, I got it back. Oh, man. Alright. The mouse is back. What's up, team? Let me switch sides on this. I always like the menu on this side. $10,000 shares of HTBX, bro. You're crazy, man. You're crazy, bro. Let me see. Honestly, I haven't even looked at HTBX, so hold on. Let me peek at it real quick. Why did the music stop? Well, my music stopped, team. What do I do here? I start it off again, I guess, right? Come on, Epidemic Sounds. Don't give me issues now. What's up, team? What's up, leading professor? Yes, sir. Lucian. What's up, man? Well, it sounds like the stream's working fine. But just Epidemic Sound, it just didn't feel like working today. Thanks, Epidemic Sounds. Thank you. Oh, man, guys. DPW. Gap it up today. Man, they got this new thing where I can moderate curse words in the chat. And so my man SAS just cursed, and it was like, do you want to allow his comment to show? And I'm like, sure. Go ahead and show that. You know, you can say the S word. I'm all right with that. You know, I curse probably more than everybody does once I'm off stream. All right, there we go. We got the music back. I don't know what the problem was, but we are back. There we go. We gotta get the music back rolling here, team. What's up, guys? All right, so let me take a look here. And see, you know, what we really got this morning. Oh man, look at my it's all fuzzy. Hold on, let me fix the fuzziness. I gotta fix the fuzziness. There we go. Alright, we're back. And we're not fuzzy. I had to fix the color contrast here. So, we got DBW here. DBW gapping up. This feels like 3 years ago when we had the crypto boom. This music is too loud. It's too loud. Alright. We got IMRN. We got IMRN. We got AIKI. And all these look good. I'm gonna try to trade all of these today. BTIA. We got TNXP gapping up here. VOLT. IDRA. What else we got? We got IDRA here. We got SONN gapping up from 330s all the way to $4 basically. We got IBIO. We got Digital Ally here. What's the market doing today? IBIO is gapping up pretty big too. We got IDRA, TCCO, and now for the moment of truth, let's look at HTBX. Hey, I mean, if you're holding 10,000 shares overnight, you're doing good, man. You're probably making some money right now, so good job, bro. You know. We got VRNA, which is down in pre-market after a crazy run-up last week. Hey, what's up, James? It was good, man. It was good. Yes, sir. NBL. All right, we're gonna start looking up some news in a minute too. Let's look up some news here. We got NBL here gapping up, so I'm gonna start looking up some of these big penny stock gapper news. So first off, we're starting at DPW because this is just an old school stock. We've traded this one a lot before. I've traded this one. Oh no, I got my monitor all messed up. That's okay. I've traded this one a bunch before. Here, hold on. I gotta switch something here. Hold on, let me. There we go. Much better. I think. So what's up, team? Look at this. It's a see-through monitor. Whoa. Whoa, there it is. Okay, man, I was... Alright. Alright. Now we got DPW. Now we're gonna look up DPW. Sorry, guys. My internet's struggling. It might be time to upgrade my computer. You know, I got 32 gigs of RAM. People were telling me I need more RAM. I got 32 gigs here, man. I've replaced the, you know, I bought more RAM for this computer a long time ago. But I just run so many, just to put it into perspective, I've got 3 monitors, right? I've got 34-inch ultra wide is what you guys actually see. So this is like a 34-inch ultra wide. And then I've got a 27-inch, and on those 3 monitors, I run Thinkorswim, which eats memory. OBS, which is a streaming and, you know, video recorder. Trade Ideas, Chrome, which is notorious for eating memory and being just laggy on, you know, not laggy, but being just a weight on memory. And then, you know, usually I got a bunch of windows on Chrome up, including Discord. So my computer's handled it like a champ so far, but it might be time to upgrade. I bought this computer 2 years ago. It's an i7, 32 gigs, you know, got plenty of RAM, but we'll see. All right, we're gonna look at DPW here. This is DPW Holdings. And this one is up after they had a new electric charger line, a new electric vehicle charger line. They announced that a court has issued a final judgment order a few days ago for them. And then they put out something that said they introduced an electric vehicle charger product line. So a new line that's coming out for them today or sometime around now. This is Diversified Holding Company, DPW, and they announced their power electronics business. They're introducing a new line of electric vehicles, chargers, including innovative charging solutions that says, quote, is expected to produce a full charge for an EV with a 150-mile range battery in just over 30 minutes. So a new product line for DPW is debuting, and we got some interesting levels here, specifically like $5 I think is good. You know, we got $4.50, we got $4, and that's really what I'm watching here, $5, $4.50, and $4, just kind of going half and whole dollars right now. We got IMRN here, we got IMRN, this one's up close to 100% for IMRN, and we can look at the catalyst for this specific move too, but it's up close to 100% here. Yes, sir. Have you heard of Tastyworks Trading? Yeah, the crazy news today, guys. The crazy news that came out this weekend. I don't know if you guys saw that, but the crazy news that's being announced this weekend is that TEFS is no longer going to service the U.S. accounts. What they're going to do, though, is they're going to allow you to get payouts, and so I'm luckily going to be able to get a payout of about $9 grand. I have to look to see how much I have in my TEFS account in profits, but I think it's close to... Let me see. Let me calculate how much they're going to give me. I have an 85% split with them, so they are going to give me... Let's just say I have 8.5 in that account. let's see. So yeah, let's say I have 8,500 in that account, and then I get 85% of that. So they're gonna give me a little bit over 7 grand out of that account. You know, some people were acting like they just weren't gonna give you the payouts to the U.S. customers, and I think we kind of all saw that coming, where they stopped servicing U.S. clients. Obviously, you know, they're not gonna continue servicing them after a certain point. But so I'm gonna be able to get 72.25 roughly from them, and what I'm probably gonna do at this point, like I said, it's unfortunate. Luckily, you know, a few months ago I started to use other platforms anyway, so like I use Thinkorswim. Mostly is what I'm going to use today, is just Thinkorswim, and it'll be good content, because if you guys don't know, my highest viewed video ever on the channel is a U-Stock trade video, right? My highest viewed ever video is a video of me trading on U-Stock trade, right? And so what I'll probably do for the time being, at least, is just put a few $1,000s into U-Stock trade and just trade on U-Stock trade. And sure, I'm only going to be able to go long. I'm not going to be able to go short, which is unfortunate. But, you know, luckily I had a few $1,000s in profit in that account. So I'll be able to take that out, put it to good use somewhere else. And, but yeah, no more shorts for me right now, unfortunately. I'm kind of bummed out about it, but, you know, the show must go on. And you know, luckily I've been back testing. You know, our back testing videos lately have gotten a lot of good reviews and a lot of good feedback from those backtesting videos. A lot of people really like them, and most of them are testing long strategies. And so, you know, maybe it was meant to be. I can put the backtesting results to good use and trade some long setups. But yeah, with that said, you're gonna see me be a lot more patient. I'm gonna have a larger risk level in these trades now, because I'm gonna have to spread it out. I'm not gonna be able to scalp as much today, but yeah, that's the news. I just built a new computer. I have 3 monitors. Yeah, I almost got a Ryzen. Almost, you know. So yeah, we're looking at IMRN. Let me look at the catalyst for this one too. Alright, so they have to conduct 2 human phase 2 trials in 2021 following guidance from the FDA. And so they got written guidance from the FDA for their E. coli treatment. And so, yeah, it's basically guidance and clinical development plans for their new oral therapeutic. So with that, they're going to conduct 2 phase 2 clinical trials in 21. One trial is going to focus on the ability of the hyperimmune product to protect the volunteers. And the other is going to focus on the ETEC infections. So yeah, guidance from the FDA for AMRN. Not as much volume as we really want to see sometimes here, but you know, we got some moves here. Maybe we'll trade some options today too. I might look into some options. We got AIKI. This looks like a larger float. What's the float on this one? Yeah, this one's got a 33 million float for AIKI. This is a keto pharma, and they announced key progress in the computational approach to identify virus treatments, including the coronavirus. That came out on the 9th, though. There's nothing really new that I'm seeing for AIKI. If you know the catalyst for this one, for AIKI specifically, let me know. I'm not seeing anything recently for this one. The latest news release I'm seeing... wait, let me go through these real quick. The latest news release I'm seeing for AIKI was on the 9th. So yeah, I'm not seeing why this one's moving up. We'll see what happens there too. So we got TNXP is another one. This one smaller range, right around $1. I don't know how I feel about this one. I'm gonna wait for this one here. But TNXP, this is Tonix Pharma, and they are up on a research deal with Columbia University. Man, it is cold in here, guys. I got a sweater on, and I'm still cold. I wonder if I got a blanket in here, because it's cold in here. But yeah, this is Tonix Pharma, and they are up after a research deal with Columbia University, collabing with them to study immune responses against COVID. So we'll see what happens here for TNXP as well. It's gapping up from 81 cents all the way to 104 for TNXP. We also got Volt, VOLT, gapping up some. Not that much volume. We got DGLY here, gapping up. Digital Ally. And they received a significant order for one of their products, the ThermoView, which is a new safety product. So yeah, they received a big order for that safety product, 500 units for DGLY, and it's gapping up some. We'll see what happens here. It's the thermal virus readings thing that they got, DGLY thermal virus reading stuff. We got IDRA gapping up some. We can look at IDRA's catalyst here too. And this is Idera Pharmaceuticals. Nothing really new except for last week, IDRA raised 5.1 million via security sale. They had a private placement of up to 20 million as well. So that's the news for IDRA. Lower volume. We'll see what happens this one. IBIO gapping up some. We got a lot of gappers today, and so it might be kind of hard to go over this list. Man, it is cold in here. So yeah, IBIO on July 6th received resignation of the CFO James Mullaney. And I'm not seeing anything recently for IBIO. Maybe it's a sector sympathy move. ANVS, TCCO, SREV, HTBX, gapping up a little bit, and we can look at this one too. No news for HTBX that I'm seeing here. We had some news that came out maybe Friday, actually. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything for Friday. If you know why HTBX is up, let me know. Somebody else was... This is the one that guy was holding 10,000 shares of, right? But yeah, we're watching DPW. We're going to see how strong this one's going to act this morning. Man, it is cold. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. I got to go find a blanket or something. CPIX, James. Let me take a look at that. What do you guys think, though? Maybe I should get a vote on it. There's a few options, and I'm sure most people, I kind of know what most people are going to say. So CPIX, Eros, appreciate it, James. Yeah, a bunch of gappers today for sure. DPW, yeah, that's probably one of my favorites. What's the news for CPIX, James? Man, I gotta go. It's cold up here. See, just to inform you guys, like, the room I'm in right now, I'm still upstairs. We finally got everything fixed in my house, so like all the renovations are basically done. But they're still gonna be working a little bit today, and so with that, I didn't want to move all my computer stuff, and then it be just kind of really loud downstairs. I'd rather just kind of focus. And I'm in my kids' playroom right now. It's in my kids' playroom. And it's an upstairs room that was an add-on, and so it's just freezing in here. It's an add-on room. Like, the previous owners added this room to the house. It's probably the biggest room in the house, but yeah, they actually added this room. You guys want to see this room? Look at this room. I'll show you guys real quick. Let me see. First of all, let me show you. This is this room. You know, it's my kid's playroom, really, but I got, like, all my studio stuff in here. You know. I got, like, weights. We've been, like, working out up here and stuff. But, we got Beatles posters and stuff. But yeah, this is the room. Anyways. But, yeah, with that said, it's cold in here, man. It's freezing cold. Whoa, there we go. Alright, but, yeah, it's cold in here, man. It's cold. Alright guys, but yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna see if I can find a blanket or something. I had like a robe, I don't know what I did with it, but I'll be back, guys. Give me like 1 second. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm back. But yeah, it's cold up here. Let me fix this. Bring it over a little bit. There we go. Alright, guys. So, yeah, we're watching CPIX here, too. This is Cumberland Pharmaceuticals, and they announced the Caldolor, which, quote, demonstrated significant reduction of opioid use in orthopedic trauma patients, and that was brought to us by BZ Newswires. So, yeah, their product, you know, was beneficial for opioid use for CPIX. So we'll see what happens for this one as well. Appreciate it, James. Shout out to James dropping all this legit news and stuff. Hey, what's up, Sky? Yeah, I probably should. Yeah, that's right, Tahoe. You know, it'll warm up. That's right. But yeah, so today we're watching, you know, DPW popping off right now. Look at that. So DPW gapping up. I think the big levels here are $5 where it's at now, to see if it actually holds that, or $5.17. That's what I'm specifically watching, are those three levels. I'm also going to be trying to test that previous closing price level that I talked about in this weekend's video. Like, I dropped a video this weekend and it talked about some back testing results for this scalping strategy that works really, really well. And, you know, that's something I'm going to be looking for, just because when I tested it, it was like 80% plus accurate, right? So it was super accurate when I tested it. Yeah, Anton, I mean, I thought once they announced that they weren't going to service U.S. clients anymore, that was somewhat inevitable. I didn't know. They never, like, told me or warned me about it either, which sucks. But, you know, I'm going to have to find a different place to go, and I'll probably end up using, like I talked about it earlier, one of my most popular videos is actually from U-Stock Trade. And so I'll probably end up putting, you know, $1,000 into U-Stock Trade and trading on there, and that way people could see. I get asked about U-Stock Trade a lot too, and that way people could see what it's actually like as well. But yeah, if you didn't notice, like, once they announced they were no longer going to accept US signups, I started to kind of, you know, switch over to different platforms anyway. And so today I'm using Thinkorswim and maybe Webull. But yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. At least they're going to pay out the people that had profits, but it sucks. It's like any platform that lets traders get around the PDT rule and, like, have a way to actively day trade where they don't need 25 grand. The US just finds a way to get it, close the loophole, unfortunately, and it sucked. And it was around for a long time. It was around for years, but, you know, the PDT rule is so ridiculous. Hopefully they'll change it one day, but I doubt it. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. DPW is gapping up to 5.17s. We're at 5.17s. Is the high of the day and the high of the pre-market. We'll see if we break that. We did break over 5, and now we're holding that level as support. And so that looks interesting here. But I don't know about it yet. I'm not sold on it yet. We're going to have to conserve my equity and see what we get at the opening bell. So I never backtested it on actually DPW. I've never actually backtested DPW before. I've traded on it a bunch, but I've never actually backtested DPW. You know, most of the backtesting was done on, and I'll say this though. So I did these backtesting videos, right? And I've been doing these backtesting videos for years. And so I do these backtesting videos. I did one on the VWAP about a week ago, right? I did one on the VWAP, right? And like, I'm not one to really complain about this, but then all of a sudden now this other guy decided to do his own testing VWAPs with gaps video. I'm not gonna say his name, but it rhymes with Matrick Peeland. But the problem though is that he doesn't really understand how to use the VWAP, and he's clearly just kind of, he sees my videos getting good views, like, relative to his, and so he's just kind of, you know, he's just trying to find a way to get his views back, because his views have kind of taken a dump in the last few years. But, you know, it is what it is. But with that said, I backtested a lot of these gaps already, they end up failing about 2/3 of the time. Like specifically if you're just looking at gaps and how they relate to the pre-market high. But we'll see what happens here, and we'll see what happens with DPW. But it's starting to break pre-market high. I think it has to hold support there, you know. HHT. Yeah, I think you're probably right, Luke. I think that probably makes sense. It sucks, man. And like people hate on them, but it's like at least they're trying to give traders a way to trade without the PDT rule. You know what I mean? Like the PDT rule is severely limiting, and it sucks for me. The reason it sucks for me is because it's like I love trading AMD and MU, and I'm basically not going to get to trade AMD and MU anymore, unfortunately. I'm going to have to, you know, I'm going to have to take my $7,000 payout and go somewhere else, unfortunately. And, you know, it is what it is, but it's unfortunate. You know, anytime, and like I said, somebody's telling me to go to CMEG, and I might, like, my options are CMEG group, or U-Stock Trade. You know, and listen, I day trade on Thinkorswim anyway. Like, I have thousands in Thinkorswim, and, like, I can, like I said, I can day trade 25, 30 times a week on Thinkorswim already. Because you guys watch me day trade every day on Thinkorswim. Yeah, he doesn't do it correctly, though. That's the problem, Omar, is that he doesn't do it right. You know, the man doesn't do it right, and he just kind of sits over it and, like, sits in front of his webcam and, like, scribbles on the charts, right? But nobody can understand anything he's saying. He does it the lazy way, right? Where it's like, if I make videos like that, I spend hours on those videos making sure you can really understand what I'm saying. He did it the lazy way, just as kind of a view grab, unfortunately. And it is what it is, you know. To be fair, I think we all get inspiration from other videos. You know, I've been doing backtesting videos for years, and I think we all get inspiration from those videos, right? But he's just been very similar to my videos a week after my videos upload, right? I did a day in the life video. He's doing a day in the life video. I do VWAP videos, he does VWAP videos. I do backtesting gap videos, he does backtesting gap videos. The funny thing is that our views are very, like, my videos get better views than his does. And his channel is like 5 times larger than mine. And so you can tell I'm putting the work in, and he's just kind of, you know, that's all I'm gonna say. But it's funny, you know. No, Thinkorswim will work fine, Nancy. Don't stress it. Yeah, Tefs is no longer going to be allowing US customers, so I'm going to have to switch platforms. And like I said, I could kind of see it coming, and at least they're going to pay out the profits. They're going to give people their payouts all the way up to Friday. But yeah, it's unfortunate. I'll probably have to switch to like U-Stock Trade is what I'm guessing. Like I said, I'm going to try to, it depends on how long, I'm going to have to move some money around, and it depends on how long it takes to switch my money over, but I'll either be trading on U-Stock Trade tomorrow or Thursday. And I think that'll be fun. Like, I liked U-Stock Trade. It's not a bad platform. Just to put it into perspective, U-Stock Trade is a US regulated peer-to-peer platform. Yeah. Hey, I told Two-Way, one of my mods, about it. He was like, imitation is the most sincerest form of flattery. And like I said, we all get inspiration from other videos, but when you're just copying one specific channel, you know, all I'll say is he's losing credibility faster than his hairline's falling out. But with all that said, though, but yeah, let me know what you guys want to do. I could put money into CMEG group as well. I could either do CMEG group or I could do U-Stock Trade. I'll probably end up doing U-Stock Trade for now. CMEG group, I'm not sold on it. Like, U-Stock Trade is regulated, right? And I can actively day trade. It's got instant settlement, and it's a peer-to-peer platform. And like, that'll be a fun thing to trade on. It's been a while. I can only go long there though. That is the thing. So like, I can only go long there. Yeah, I can only go long there though, and so I'm not gonna be able to short. I'm gonna miss my shorts, that's for sure. But it is what it is. Like I said, here's the thing that you want to understand though. Most platforms that circumvent the PDT rule are eventually gonna go bye-bye. You know, and it is what it is. And that includes probably CMEG Group, just like SureTrader, just like TradeNet. You know, people are gonna get mad and say whatever. But at least they tried to service, you know, US clients, and it is what it is. I'm not sure, Luke. I'm going to have to reach out. I'm going to be dealing with all that stuff today. So I'll let you know as time goes on. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. He's about to have a mohawk. Let's just say that. You know, my man's about to have a mohawk. Unintentionally. And I'm not judging. You know, listen, my hairline ain't great. You know, let's look at my hair. Like, just to be fair, my hairline's not perfect. I'm getting old. You know. But yeah. I'm not copying just one trader though, so you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so we'll see what happens here. Watch the DPW. Let me go back to stocks. Y'all got me drama alert over here now. DPW, IMRN, AIKI, and like I said, the people know who the real one is. You guys can watch my videos and watch those. You can watch mine and then watch his, and you'll know what's up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm actually putting that work in. He's just standing in front of stuff, you know. Like I said, I'm not going to say any names. I'm just going to keep it. Don't say the name either, you know. But yeah. And like I said, if I really wanted to, I could just ruin that man's credibility. Like, I know exactly what he did for a long time, but I'm not going to. But I could. What's up, George? Glad to see Tef's gone. Yeah, I mean, it sucks. Like I said, what you all want to understand is that most platforms that service non-US or that service US clients without the PDT rule, most of them are going to go away, unfortunately. Now, if you're outside the US, a lot of people are still going to get to use it. Just like Tefs, people outside the US can still use them. And they're probably even, you know, they're legally protected now. And like I said, I appreciated them letting me do it. But all good things must come to an end. And so, like I said, I'll probably go to UStockTrade. Give me your arguments for CMEG Group. I know one of the main arguments is that I'll be able to short. And so I am thinking about CMEG Group as well. But just let me know what your thoughts on it. I've never used them. I might have to go check out... I'm going to have to go check both out and kind of do a thorough analyzation of both of them. Maybe I'll make a video about it. But yeah, we got AIKI, we got BTAI, we got IBIO, we got IDRA, we got AZRX, we got VOLT. Yes, sir. Yeah, I feel you. 100%, Jackie. It really is, man. Like I said, drama will control you, and I'm not like that. Like I said, I'm not one of those traders that really likes drama. You know what I mean? Like, I never say anybody's name. Unless somebody is like directly wronging me, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna say anybody's name. We got IBIO. IBIO is probably one of the most interesting ones here. Tuning in late, what was your biggest negatives on Thinkorswim? Yeah, that's the problem, is that they're all going to be like that. Man, why is it not showing your comments? I got you, Bubba. Nah, Thinkorswim's dope. Like, I love Thinkorswim, man. Thinkorswim's fun. Thinkorswim's fun. But I'd love to be able to short, and I'd love to be able to get a little bit of margin. But the reason I'm really, like I said, I'm still going to keep my Thinkorswim account. So, like, just to put it into perspective, I'm just going to be trading on more platforms now. Like, I'm going to be trading on UStockTrade. I'm going to be trading on Thinkorswim, you know. But I'm going to be trading on UStockTrade and Thinkorswim, and then I'll probably trade on Webull a solid amount, too. I might delve into some options. The channel's also going to be trading forex pretty soon too. I've been, I've been trying to. Let me know what your favorite forex platform is in the chat. I'm trying to think of which one to use too. But yeah, we got IBIO popping off here. Let me check my Discord. It's been a minute. All right. Let me go ahead and post my links. Sell out a little bit, you know. I learned a lot from this channel and about 5 others. I have some I prefer, and I like that you don't puff yourself up. You are relatable and seem like a genuinely chill dude. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, like, that's what I try. You know, I try, and I appreciate the support, man. I really do. All right. Yeah, the big thing about me is that, like, I try to help other channels out. Like, if another channel reaches out to me, like, I try to... Alright. I'll try, you know. Yeah, I love Thinkorswim, man. Thinkorswim's fun. Yeah, it just depends. Look at IBIO, guys. IBIO is starting to pop off. Another big one today is mRNA. mRNA. Getting hammered this morning, ripping down. James is also mentioning SRNE. SRNE, whoa, look at SRNE, guys, making a huge move up from 697 all the way to 860s here. A pretty big move for SRNE, making a big move here. We'll see what happens. Watching this one for sure. This is Sorrento Therapeutics, and they entered into a license agreement with Asea Therapeutics. Yeah, so they cleared, the FDA also cleared one of their bio drugs for phase 2 safety and efficacy study in hospitalized patients with moderate to severe COVID. And SRNE is absolutely ripping up here. It's at 870 now, 875s. We'll see what happens. This is a big move here for this one. So we'll see what happens. What's up, Dave? What are you saying, brother? My bad, man. Sorry, bro. There's a lot of people here, man. There's 350 people here. Let me see what you're saying, Dave. You remember who? CMEG group. Dave. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about, yeah, him? Yeah, for sure. I'm seeing him, Dave. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. I know you're the super OG here, bro. I know it. I'm trying. FTMO for forex. All right, I'll check it out. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm looking at a few different options. Like I said, I'm trying to learn forex is what it is. Cause like from what I understand, scalping works good in forex too. What other channels do I prefer? So. I mean, I like, there's a few of them. Number one, this is what you want to understand about me, though. If they live stream at the same time as me, I'm never going to say their name, right? That just doesn't make sense. But I like Sean Deckmar has really good content. I like Warrior Trading's content. Their free content's dope. Even though they do kind of sometimes stream in pre-market with at the same time as me. There's a few other videos that I watch and that I kind of hang out and see. It's one of them, like Garage Day Trader's not that bad. I've seen his videos. Squirrel Trading's not that bad. I've seen his videos. They're trading on CMEG Group, and mostly I've just watched some of their videos just to see what it's like trading on there. There he is. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at forex, Vincent. We'll see, brother. Oh, look. Hey, Patrick, man. I didn't say anybody's name, bro. But if you want to go there, we can. You know. If not, we can keep it drama free. But if you want to go there, we can. Let me know. But yeah, we're watching SR&E. I'm using trade ideas. Yeah. First trade. But see, the problem is that, like, I don't know if I want to get leveraged, Dave, because there's a few pros and cons to both, right? There's a few pros and cons. One of them is that, like, I need instant settlement. Like, I get kind of instant settlement on Thinkorswim, and I'm able to basically use half of my equity one day and then the other half the other. And so that way I can trade probably like 25 or 30 times a week on Thinkorswim. And so the other platform I use, it just depends on, like, basically how fast they can settle me, right? I'm probably not going to get to short regardless, but it just depends on how fast they can settle my account, basically. Yeah, Patrick. Hey, brother. My videos are getting the same amount of views yours are, so I know it's struggling over there, brother, but you know, I know it's struggling over there. I know your channel's been looking a little rough lately, brother, but yeah, don't hate. Yeah. Yeah, bro. We'll see you later, Patrick. SR&E. What's the news? Did I go over this one? This one's popping up to 9. It's too extended at this point for me, though. It's too extended. And so we'll see what happens here. Over $9 looks interesting, like if it can break this level here. But yeah, guys, like, listen. I don't like drama, you know? Like, I don't like drama. The reality is, I'm sure Patrick is probably already watching this stream. Let's just be real. The reality is, though, is that I don't like drama. Like, I don't want drama. I don't say people's names. The dude wants to say I'm a peasant, but, like, my videos are getting the same amount of views his are, and my channel's 5 times smaller. Like I said, the reality is that I didn't want to say anybody's name. The dude's content has just looked awfully similar to mine about a week after each one is published. And so, come on, man, just come up with your own content, brother. That's all I'm saying. Like, I know you had the whole paper trading thing where you got caught paper trading. And then I know you make fun of a lot of courses that tried, you know, a lot of channels that tried to sell courses. And then you tried to sell a course, and that failed. And now your channel's kind of struggling with views. Like, I get it, man. Like, I get it. It might be kind of hard to be out there with it. But, come on, man. Don't bring drama to my channel. Leave it alone, you know? Right, 100%, Dave. And you want to know another thing that Patrick does? And I'll say this, right? Patrick straight up cherry picks his winners, only uploads his winners, right? That dude literally posted 30 days of all green trades, right? As soon as he starts live streaming, he just loses, right? My man just loses on live streams. Stops live streaming, all of a sudden, 30 green trades. Obviously cherry picking his winners, obviously, man. But like I said, I'm not trying to go there. But when you cherry pick your winners and you only show your winners to your subscribers, and then you try to sell those subscribers a course based off of those false winnings, it's just scummy, man. Like I said, it's just scummy. And then whenever he's calling out other traders, it's just hypocritical. Right, 100%. Like y'all wanna talk facts here? Patrick Whelan cherry picked he 100% cherry picked his winners and only showed his winners, right? When he live streamed, dude would lose constantly, right? As soon as he's done live streaming, my man all of a sudden starts winning. Be real, man. And then he sells a course based off of that to his gullible subscribers. Come on, man. Let's be real for a little bit. Let's be real for a little bit. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna go back to stocks because like I'm not gonna let this drama cloud up my channel. But like I said, look at the views my channel's getting right now, and then look at his views. I think Patrick's literally has like less than 2% of his subscribers that actually watch his channel. 100%, less than 2%, unless he makes a big drama video about Ross. 100%, right? But I'm gonna delve into other things now. We're gonna let it go. %. But yeah, we're gonna delve into other things. All right, we got DPW here. We'll see what happens. I'm watching this one. We're gonna see if it holds over 520s. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Right, 100%. It's me gaming, 100%, man. Like I said, like the dude wants to say as a peasant, and usually that's just him needing to fluff himself up, right? But like I said, the reality is his channel gets the same amount of views that mine gets, and he's 5 times larger than mine. And so, you know, and to be honest, that's why he's copying videos. Let's just be real here. Like, that's why, 100%. You know, and it is what it is. Like, let him do his thing. Like whatever, right? Like, I didn't want to say his name until he showed up here, trying to bring drama, right? Like, I was just gonna ignore it. But if he wants to get real, I could be real too. And it is what it is. You know, like I said, if he wants the drama because his channel needs the views, you know, let him have it, man. Let him have the drama if his channel needs the views. Like I said, his credibility's moving faster downhill than his hairline is. You know what I mean? So like, let's just we'll leave it alone. NIO, let me see. This one's gapping up from 1109. See, NIO looks okay. The problem with NIO I have though is that it's just too expensive for me now. I'm gonna have to scale back down in size. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Y'all are right. I'm gonna move on. You know, like I said, dude showed up talking smack. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, let me go over the market news, guys. We'll go over the market news. We'll try to regroup and we'll be all right. Market's down today, though. Let me see. Market's down today. It's basically break even, though. It's not too significant. Alright. So, let's go ahead and look at the market news today, guys. Let me see where the market's at relative to everything. Alright, so we're about break even actually in the SPY. Let me go ahead and go over the actual catalyst here. Yeah, and listen, guys, I apologize about even getting wrapped up into the drama. Listen, I've had this channel for a few years, and I haven't even really gotten wrapped up into much drama since I've been here. And so with that, if I got wrapped up into the drama today, I apologize. You know, we're gonna move back onto stocks. I love you all. We're gonna just go back to our normal everyday stream and ignore the drama. You know, that's all we gotta do. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and read this ETF report. It is from MT Newswires, going over the overall market. Yeah. Anyways, all right, so we're going to go over this ETF preview. I'm going to go ahead and quote this, and this is from MT Newswires. Stock futures are mixed this morning with economic calendar empty of releases. Wall Street is expected to turn its attention to earnings releases, and Phillips and Halliburton, which is HAL, are among companies reporting their financial results. We can look at the commodities here. The market's basically break even. You can see the previous closing price right here at 321.70s. And, yeah, we can see what happens here. I'm going to just look to see what the market does today. It's kind of a sideways day right now in pre-market. Crude is down 0.9%, although this is a little late, so it might have changed since then. The United States Oil Fund is down 0.8%. Natural gas is down 1.7%. And the U.S. Natural Gas Fund is down 1.3%. Gold is up 0.2%. The Spider Gold Trust is up 0.1%. Silver is up 0.6%. And the iShares Silver Trust is up 0.7%. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens here, team. Right. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I'm not gonna get wrapped up in the drama. I'm gonna leave it alone. And like I said, I apologize if I got wrapped up in it. I'm not one to get wrapped up in the drama. Like I said, my channel doesn't need drama to get the views, and so I'm gonna leave it alone. You know. Right, 100%. But yeah, we're going to see what happens here. We're looking at a few gappers here this morning. IMRN's gapping up, although I don't like the relative volume necessarily here. I don't necessarily like the relative volume. We're looking at DPW. Watching DPW here. And this thing's gapping up from 206 to over $5. So this one's up over 100%. Hey, Chatty, like I said, my hairline's not looking that great either, brother. So I'm not trying to insult you. I apologize if I did. I'm just kind of messing around. Listen, my hair, listen. You see that? Look at that. You see that? I could make fun of my own hairline, and it's not looking that healthy right now anyway. You know? So, I'm sorry, Chetty. I hope we can still be friends, bro. You know? But anyways. Yeah, I could. Drama, I know, man, everybody likes the drama. I don't like the drama. It's not really my thing. It's not really my style. It is what it is, you know. Like I said, I just, and listen, obviously I get inspiration from my videos. Like, obviously I get inspiration from my videos, from like other content. And like, that's normal to a certain extent. The problem I have is when you just copy one specific channel, right? You see them getting good views, you just copy them, you know. It's cheap way to be. What's up, Dan? No, Eli. Yeah, I'm looking at HTBX. We'll see. I'm looking at HTBX. I'm watching it, you know. We're gonna see what happens here, but I'm looking at HTBX too. I know, Chetty. I got you, bro. That is the strongest hairline I've seen, no lie. Hey, look at that. Look. I think I was actually born with this, though. But, like, look at that. You see that? You see the little line there? You know? I'm trying, you know? It's getting there. I haven't got bald. They say baldness comes from your mother's father, right? My mother's dad was bald at, like, 20. So, like, my hair should be dead by now. But it's alive, you know? HTBX. HTBX. We'll see what happens. Watching this one too. Yeah, I got you, Jesse. Somebody holding 10,000 shares of HTBX this morning. Somebody's holding like 10K shares. Good luck, man. I hope it does well. Like I said, 270 is a nice little risk level. It's confirmed it a few times. Yeah, maybe that's next. That's next, man. We're gonna see, you know. But like I said, we're gonna wait and see. I might trade a little bit in pre-market. I have the equity too, that's for sure. I do have the equity. And so we're gonna wait and see though. like I said, this morning, if you guys caught my video this weekend, right? One of the things I talked about was the accuracy rate of how many times stocks end up pushing and breaking the previous closing price, and then forming a high above the previous closing price. And then when they break that high, what is the percentage that they actually succeed once that happens, right? And it had pretty solid accuracy rates. I tested AMD, MU, WKHS, and NIO, and they all had about an average accuracy rate of 80%. About average of 80%, right? Some had better, some had worse, but they all evened out to around 80%, and they all were pretty close to that number to begin with. So with that, that's what I'm kind of looking at now. We're going to see what happens, but that's what I'm kind of looking at now. And so we're going to see what happens today with that. I think with these gappers penny stocks, like I said, I tested these gapping penny stocks a few weeks ago, right? Like a week and a half ago, I tested these gapping penny stocks and like how they reacted. With that, they only succeeded to break the pre-market high about a third of the time, right? 2/3 of the time, they never ended up actually breaking the pre-market high. And so with that, you know, I don't think betting that a lot of these penny stocks running up are eventually going to break the pre-market high is a good bet. I think it's probably a lower percentage play. But if we can correlate that with the previous closing price break and wait for stocks to actually do that, then I think we're going to have a solid time there trying to take advantage of that type of breakout pattern, if that makes sense, right? And so instead of looking for stocks to bounce off of the previous close, or looking for stocks to bounce up after they gap, we can instead look for them to rip over the previous closing price on maybe the second or third day. And that's really what I'm looking at today. Yeah, hey, my kids make my hair fall out too. My kids made my hair fall out, and they made me lose weight, 100%. You know, they made my hair fall out, and they made me lose weight, 100%. Kids will do that to you, though, man. And like I said, maybe that was a cheap shot for me. And if it was, I apologize. Like I said, maybe I'm just, like I said, I didn't even mention the dude's name, you know? And so, dude wants to show up and start drama. I'm not going to eat into that. Because I didn't even mention the dude's name. I didn't mention anybody's name. But the fact that he showed up, you know, that's all I'm saying. UAVS, yeah, I could watch. So if you guys see any second day movers specifically, like if you see second day movers, let me know, because that's really what I'm looking at today. We could watch UAVS. There's the previous closing price right there, and this is probably a good one to include on that list for UAVS. Hey, dude, I'm loving this. I'm loving this new thing where it lets me hide bad comments. BRQS. Yeah, BRQS is interesting. It's worth a watch. Like, we'll watch it. We'll see what happens. It's worth it. It's breaking these highs right here. It had these highs at 128. And so it's breaking that. We'll see if it continues up or what happens. BRQ forecast to deliver 250,000 units in 2020. Yeah, Vinny, he was. He got banned real quick though. Alright, we also got DPW. DPW, this one's been moving, like, this one popped off a while back, right? And this one's been moving for years with DPW specifically. And so we're going to see what happens here. I'm not really loving it so far, but we're going to see, you know. Let me look at the catalyst for DPW again. I forgot which this one was. Let me see. DPW. They released a new product line is what it is, and it's an electric vehicle product line. I thought DPW was a crypto stock, if I wasn't mistaken. Like, I was pretty sure this was a crypto stock in general. Right, at least that's what I thought it was. That's what at least I thought it was, but who knows, man. I'm also looking at TNXP, although this one is a smaller range, certainly. Alright, guys, we got less than 3 minutes until the bell. Let's do this. Good luck, guys. Like I said, we're going to be day trading and pre-market a little bit. Hey, yeah, y'all like my cup of coffee? It's Baymax. I got it in Disney World. Look at this. Look at that. It's Baymax. I got it in Disney World, right? And so it's my Baymax coffee mug, you know. Don't judge me. I need that coffee, man. But yeah, let's get ready. I'm going to start getting this ready for us to actually trade this morning. Let's get on the asking price. Sell the bid. Yeah, I got it, King. It's unfortunate. I'm probably going to have to move to a U stock trade is what I'm guessing. But I'm going to get my payout. Like I said, they should be paying me out about $7,500 for it. Like I said, I did the calculations. I've got about 8.5 in the account. And so, let's see. I've got about 8.5 built up in profits. And so I'm getting, my split was 85. And so I get about 7.22 thousand, 7.23 thousand. And like I said, I'm probably just going to put that in a U stock trade. I'm not going to be able to short anymore, which is unfortunate. And so I'm not going to be able to short anymore. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. We'll still, like I said, I usually don't short that often, I guess. But luckily, like I said, a few months ago when they no longer started servicing US clients, I switched over to Thinkorswim anyway. And so I started using Thinkorswim anyway. After all of that, so it is what it is. But motivational quote of the day, I love it. The road to success is always under construction. What's my idea of a perfect stock? I mean, it depends on what I'm trying to trade, to be honest. It genuinely depends on the stocks I'm actually trying to trade. I'm going to get everything ready here since the market's about to open up. But yeah, it genuinely depends on what I want to trade. And so TNXP's popping off here though. Look at that, it's up 120. But yeah, it's going to depend on what I trade today. That's going to dictate the stock that I want to look for. I love AMD and MU, high relative volume. If we're talking about mid and high caps, I love AMD and MU. Again, high relative volume stocks. Pretty high relative volume stocks that are decent, have a good enough range, and about middle ground in the float, right? Those are usually my favorite, but it varies every day, right? Sometimes I'm going to attack penny stocks more, sometimes I'm going to attack mid and high caps, and it just depends on what the strategy I'm trading. The perfect stock depends on the strategy, right? Every strategy is not universal, you know what I mean? So it's like every strategy is not just always going to work, right? You're going to have to trade different setups and sectors and stocks with different strategies, and that's how you ultimately do better with that type of stuff. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to end up using as Weeble. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think the reality is, yeah, the bell's about to open. I think the reality is that anybody that offers U.S. clients a way to circumvent the PDT rule, they might be around for a while. Eventually, they're going to close, you know. There's the bell, guys. So let's do this. Good luck. Watching TNXP. I'm also going to look at the moving average crossover today. Volt, VOLT's popping up on the scanner. TNXP too. But VOLT on the scanner. DPW is what I'm watching for sure. Like, I'm definitely gonna watch DPW. I'm definitely gonna watch it. And you know, if it looks good, like if we get a crossover play, I might attack it, right? But it just depends. XBIO is another one on these scanners. XBIO. I'm also, yeah, XBIO. It's not doing too much though. XBIO. We're not looking that great for this one, honestly. But we might get the crossover here. TNXP is dropping. I'm kind of looking for the moving average crossover on XBIO. I'm waiting for it. TNXP as well. TNXP. Market's pushing up. But yeah, like I said, y'all stick around tomorrow because I'm probably gonna be using U-Stock trade either tomorrow or Wednesday is what I'm guessing. Either tomorrow or Wednesday. IBIO, yeah, I gotta look at IBI too. MRK is ripping up too. I'm watching IBIO here. Ah, man, maybe that was the one too. IBIO looks super strong actually. No crossover yet though. But I'm watching XBIO as well. IBIO is probably the biggest ripper here though. CKPT is also popping off. CKPT. DPW is dropping. But CKPT is making some moves. Alright, we did get the crossover at the open for CKPT here. I'm still waiting for this one to break out. I gotta make this high of the day Momo list a little bit bigger here, so I'm gonna make this actually smaller. And we're gonna bring this a little bit bigger. POLA and XBIO. There's XBIO. We got the crossover. I'll take 300 shares here. So I'm in with 300 shares of XBIO. We're just going to see if this one can move up. I'm going to try to be patient. IBIO is actually dipping down to the VWAP. What's the float on XBIO? Anybody know the float of XBIO? It's 5.3 million. Okay, that's not that bad. Alright, I took half off of XBIO. I'm still holding 150 shares. I would rather just protect the trade. For the moving average crossover, I'd rather just protect that. And then if it goes against me, it's a break-even trade. Alright, so we're getting some nice little moves here. Nice little breakouts. Alright, we're back up. The float's tiny with this one, so hopefully we get a nice squeeze up. We're trying here, 57s. A little bit spready, but let's see if we can break. There we go. Alright, I took another half off there. I'm only holding 75 shares now for XBIO, but the moving average crossover is working really well. Alright, I got out the rest there, so made about $21 on the trade. Very small trade, but the moving average crossover worked really, really well. And if you want to know why I got into this position, we got in for the crossover play right there. So we got in for the crossover play. Overall, we'll see if we get any more like this, but the crossover play generally works the best in the first 30 minutes. And so since we got that nice crossover and we got kind of a red to green move, I think that worked out really well. So we're going to move on to see what else we can find here. CKPT, guys, is absolutely ripping here. CKPT, look at these moves. Huge move here. Huge move. Yeah, CKPT making a big move. We also have eyes. This looks like CKPT is halted soon, I'm guessing. Maybe not. It's not halted. But it looks like it's going to be halted soon. POLA. XBIO made a nice rip, and it looks like I got out right around the high, so I'm very happy with that. I'll take that for sure. Volt trying to make a red to green move, and it might actually pull the VWAP or the moving average crossover play, VOLT. I don't know if I like this one. It's just not extended enough. Maybe we're going to watch for the moving average crossover. It looks like the crossover is about to happen right there. We're going to see if we can get it or not and see what happens. Going to wait for that and see what happens. Let me see here. Oh, well, we got a second go. Y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. Really dope penny stock Discord. Really fun Discord to hang out in. And let me post that link. One of the most active penny stock Discords I've ever been to. And so it's also a good place. Like, we hang out there after the stream's over. And so if you want a good place to chill with us once the stream is over, let me post this link. And you can check it out. Hold on, let me find it. There he is. Okay, so yeah, y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. Yeah, 100% Jimmy, and so I do want to bring attention to what Jimmy said there, because that's actually very accurate. So when the moving average crossover happens, like first thing at the open, right, it's usually a super high percentage play. Like per the backtesting results, like we backtested this one, and per the backtesting results, there were a few interesting dynamics for this moving average crossover, right? The first one was that it's extremely accurate all around, right? Before noon, all the way up to noon, it's about 78% accurate, right? And again, we're using the 12, we're using the 26 SMA and the 12 EMA, right? In the first 4 hours of the day, or in the first 3 hours, in the first 2.5 hours, I'm sorry, it's super accurate. But a large majority of the times it failed were actually after the first 30 minutes. So they were after 10 a.m. market time, right? And so what that tells us is that if you can attack the moving average crossover in the first 30 minutes on these high relative volume gapping penny stocks, super consistent, extremely consistent. I would say probably over 80%, although I would have to back test it again to see. INPX popping off here on the scanners. INPX making big moves on the scanners. It's already up to 135. It's only actually moved about 10 cents on the day. But we did get the crossover here as well. Look at the crossover happen right here. Same exact thing, right? Crossover happens in that first 1 to 2 minutes. Crazy good accuracy for sure. The volume was too light, Jimmy. The volume is just too light, brother. NKLA, I don't know, man. We're gonna see, Anthony. NKLA, I'm kind of torn with it. I know it's an EV play, but I'm just kind of torn with that one, unfortunately. We're looking at JE. And maybe we're going to look at JE. Same thing. Look at all these trades. I want to show you guys all of this because it helps you to understand just how legitimate this strategy is. Hey, somebody else is going to be making a video about this strategy too. Wink, wink, if you know what I mean. But look at the crossover play. Look at the crossover play here on JE. Same thing. Huge rip up afterwards. And it just works a large majority of the time in that first 30 minutes for sure. What's up, Nye? Hey, good morning, bro. IBIO. And I just want to kind of explain what I meant by cherry picking your winners earlier. I do want to clarify what I meant by that. What I meant by that is that I'm not going to say the name, but what I meant by that is that somebody can have 4 losses in a day, right? Somebody can have 4 losses in a day, right? In one winner. They can have 1 winning trade, 4 losses, right? Losing a bunch of money, right? And then they make a video about that 1 winner that they had and they don't show their overall cumulative P&L on the day. They make a video about the one winning trade they had, and they pretend the 4 losses didn't happen, right? And then they upload that video, and they're like, look at how profitable I am. It's like, well, you know, you're really running at 20%, but you made a video about the only winning trade you had that day. That is what we get. You know, that's what we get a lot in the trading world, honestly, a lot. Like, you know, and I wouldn't be surprised if other people get mad at me for saying that, but like, that's what we get, you know. But yeah, we're also looking at CKPT, which had a beautiful VWAP bounce, here for CKPT. Really, this was actually a moving average bounce. So look at this. Dipped down to the moving average, bounced off of it. We also got the crossover here. Again, right at the opening bell, first minute, we got the crossover play there. So again, this crossover strategy is showing to be extremely effective. Extremely effective. We just got to catch some of these big movers in the market. We also have AIM breaking over highs here at 330s. So I use the 26 SMA and the 12 EMA. Or no, wait. Maybe that's backwards. Hold on. Let me bring out my back testing results. I actually back tested this. So hold on one second, guys. Sorry. Let me actually pull up my back testing results here. Yeah, so I use the 12 EMA. Here's the back testing results. I use the 12 EMA and the 26 SMA. The 12 EMA and the 26 SMA. And like I said, here's the results. 78% accuracy, 118 instances, 92 successes, 26 failures. But the interesting thing is that out of all the failures, 19 of them out of 26 were after 10 a.m. market time. So a large majority of the failures happened after the first 30 minutes. And so if you attack it in the first 30 minutes, super accurate, extremely accurate. AIM, yeah, AIM's ripping up here. It's just too late for me to get into that one. So I'm probably going to use stock trade is what I'm thinking, Brad. Like I said, I should be able to get about 7,500 from payouts from them, since I did have about 8,500 in my account. And so I should be able to get over 7 grand. I'm probably just going to move over to stock trade. Most likely, at least. Alright, I'm looking at CRON. I'm not sure what I want to do here. I'm also looking at AIM here, and this one broke the pre-market high, which is a huge level. So this one broke the pre-market high. I don't hate a little dip buy here, like a small little dip buy. We're going to see. I got in a little bit late. Maybe I can add another 100 shares, but I am in AIM here. It broke the pre-market high. I got to be patient with this one, though, and just try to let this one work. Ideally, we're looking for over 350, but 350 is way up there. Luckily, the range is pretty small. IBIO is breaking highs here. So IBIO is breaking highs. We'll see what happens, but it's breaking highs. Look at IBIO. It's up to 583s now. 583s. I don't know. I just like those a little bit better. I am using trade ideas. Yeah, I'm using trade ideas better. So trade ideas is what I'm using. I could, Vinny. I've thought about CMEG Group. I have thought about that. I don't know what I want to do there, though. It's tough. It's a tough decision, right? Like, if I go to stock trade, I'm not going to be able to short. If I go to CMEG Group, I just feel like my money is a little bit less protected at CMEG Group, right? because, for instance, like Ustock Trade is regulated. I can wire my money out of Ustock Trade and essentially treat that thing kind of like a bank account. Where CMEG Group's a little, you know, I've never used them before. I can't say whether they're good or bad, but that's my concerns with them. Alright, so like I said, this one, it's such a small trade, it doesn't matter too much, but we're in IBIO. I can think about adding some if it breaks 350. Just a little small trade so far. I'm also watching CKPT, which is right around that moving average again. So I'm starting to consider that one. We'll see. No problems? Yeah, see, I'll think about it, CMEG Group. Like I said, y'all vote in the chat. Let me know what you guys think there. What's up, Austin? Alright, we're getting squeezed out of this one, it looks like. I gotta be patient. Like, a large majority of these actually ended up ripping up and running after. The ones that broke pre-market high are super strong. Same thing with IBIO, right? Like, IBIO is the next one that I'm kind of watching here. Because it broke pre-market highs as well, and on average, the ones that broke pre-market highs just end up popping off. And so, let me know all the people, if you guys haven't already, let me know all the pre-market gappers that have actually broken pre-market highs at this point. We also have IDRA making some moves. IDRA, guys, is probably one of the more interesting ones for me specifically. IDRA popping off, making some moves here too. Yeah, Ustock gets around the PDT rule, and the way it gets around it, though, the Ustock Trade is peer-to-peer. So, like, Ustock Trade actually allows you to basically trade with other people. You're still going to be using kind of a minimalist platform on Ustock Trade, but it's peer-to-peer and instant settlement with no PDT rule. Right, and it's regulated in the U.S., and so I can literally wire my money in and out of Ustock Trade very easily. And so that's what I'm saying. Either tomorrow or Wednesday, I'm going to be trading on Ustock Trade. It'll be fun. Like I said, my most popular video is one of me trading on Ustock Trade, or one of my most popular videos. And so with that, sometimes. Right, exactly. But yeah. It depends, right? It's between Ustock Trade and CMEG Group, and like we'll see, right? It's between those two. Alright, so we're trying to get back up there for AIM. We're still holding this thing. Try $1,000 challenge with CMEG Group. I could try. Yeah, that sounds fun. I don't really like doing the whole challenge things because I think that, and listen, I'm not trying to pretend like I've got the most money in the world, right? Like, I'm not trying to act like I'm rich or anything like that. But I think a lot of the time when you see traders do the challenges, it's because they don't have any more money than that, you know? And I'm not saying that I'm any different, but like what I am saying is that I feel like the challenges are gimmicky, you know, if that makes sense, right? So like specifically with like traders, and so that's the only thing. Like I could do $1,000 challenge, but I think traders all of a sudden saying I'm gonna do $1,000 challenge is a little bit gimmicky, you know, and that's just my opinion, my subjective opinion, you know. I'm trying to be patient here with AIM. I'm not really loving it though. That's, to be honest, I'm not really loving this one. No, I'm still going to use Thinkorswim. I could use Trade Zero, but just to put it into perspective, guys, I'm still gonna use Thinkorswim. Like, I'm still gonna trade on Thinkorswim just like this. It's gonna remain exactly the same, right? I'm still gonna be here on Thinkorswim trading just like this. I'm just gonna use another platform too, kind of like I did before. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about eToro, Rob. The only problem with eToro is that they have a rule against scalping, and like I'm mostly a scalper with some of these moves too. Alright guys, so we're back over the 335 level, or we're trying to now. Yeah, there we go. So, I was patient with this one. I'm trying to give it time to run. Like I said, one of the biggest things, let me bring up my other stats while I'm in this trade, just so you guys can see the other backtesting results that I did here with penny stocks. There we go. So with penny stocks, here's the thing. These are the results. This thing had 64 total tested, 20 successes, and 44 failures. So these actually failed a large majority of the time. But the times that they actually broke the pre-market high like this, they ended up running up a huge amount of the time, right? They ended up just being extremely profitable in that regard, like the stocks that actually did break pre-market highs. Now, I don't know if this one's going to continue up. I don't know if it's going to succeed, but that's what I'm going for here. It's over the pre-market high, and we can watch this one and try to give it time to work back up and break these highs up here. Like, that's all we really want. We want this thing to push up and break 350. That's all we really care about. Todd, yeah, they're gonna process the payouts for the people that already had it. I didn't see it coming either, unfortunately. I'm gonna be able to actually get my withdrawal from them, but you know, it's unfortunate. After they stopped accepting U.S. clients, though, I mean, yeah, I figured it would eventually happen. Obviously, I think it is what it is. It sucks. Anytime a place gets around the PDT rule, they end up just coming up with ways to shut them down, unfortunately. And they're still going to be able to service outside of the U.S. clients, but no more in the U.S., unfortunately. Anyways, yeah, we'll talk about it after the stream. You can text me if you want, and I'll tell you what I know so far, Todd, if you want to, brother. But yeah, so we're going to look for AIM to break this 350 level. I've never used IG. Yeah, NIO. Let me see. NIO making a big move. See, the problem with NIO, ooh, it is a big move. It's up to 1220. So the problem with NIO is that I've been watching this one for years. Like, I've seen NIO for years and years. Just run. MKD is also popping off. It's not really popping off. IDRA kind of looks alright. I'm gonna have to try to catch the pre-market high levels. All right, we're at $2, $3. So I'm trying to get enough profit. If we get up to 350, I'll take half off maybe, you know. But we got to get at least up to 350, and letting it work here. I think giving myself a risk level of these lows at 26. I think that makes some sense. It's about $14 or so is what I'm risking on the trade. NIO still making moves. Yeah, NIO. Huge rip. No, they'll let you withdraw, Kenny. If you have profits, they're gonna let you withdraw. I'm trying to give this one time. But like I said, if you have any other penny stocks that have actually broken the pre-market highs, let me know, because that's really what I'm looking at for today. I'm also watching TNXP to see if it's eventually going to hit that level. But we got to hit 133 on TNXP, so we're waiting. Alright, so we're still at 340s. I'm trying to give this one time to work. Alright. So, let's see if this one can break 345. I think that's the next step. But, again, I'm also looking at T and XP. So I'm holding a little bit of aim. I'm also looking at T and XP to see if we're going to break this pre-market high up here at 133. Like, I think this is the level we got to break for it for me to be interested in trading this one right now. Alright, so we're trying to move up here. Like I said, I think we got to get over 345. There's the break. Okay, that's not too bad. We're going to get out half here just to protect it. Maybe, I didn't get filled at the right spot, unfortunately. But, it's another green trade. It's not going to be a losing trade now. And again, the pre-market high strategy worked here. Pre-market high strategy that I talked about worked. Legitimately profitable strategy, guys, with this pre-market high break. We're going to be patient here, and we're going to get out the rest right there. So we're out. Up a little bit under $40 on the day right now. Maybe missed out on some of these breaks. I got to focus on actually trading this, but here's the reality, guys, is that I'm trying to build a small account on Thinkorswim, so I'm going to be trading this small, but that's 2 green trades so far. And honestly, my trading on this has gone much better since I've done a few things, right? The main thing that I've done is I started attacking these moving average crossover strategies. Super profitable strategies if you approach them in that first 30-minute window. If not, I think the accuracy certainly goes down. I mean, I don't know, Juan. That's up to you, brother. Somebody's talking about eToro. eToro is a good platform, but it doesn't have loads of stocks to trade. But what stocks does it have trade? Does it have penny stocks? Because if it has penny stocks, I'll consider it. I would just have to... I know they have a rule against scalping. Yeah, I don't know about Weeble, man. But tell us more about eToro. It's me. Because that's the one that I'm probably... there's 3 platforms I'm considering. I'm considering UStockTrade. I'm considering UStockTrade, CMEG Group, and eToro. Those are the 3 I'm really considering. We're going to see what the pros and cons are, and maybe I'll make a video on this subject. Watch, we're gonna have my man making a video about this now too. But we're gonna see what happens. That's what I'm waiting for. Hey, what's up, fun? Waiting for VWAP breakout. I'm gonna specialize. Yeah, it's not a bad thing. I mean, scalping's tough, man. Scalping, you gotta have a lot of patience for. We're gonna have a lot of patience for us, but what's up with eToro? Do they have penny stocks? It's me, or is it just like mid and high cap stocks? Maybe I shouldn't have sold here for AIM. Like I said, I'm still watching TNXP, but none of these other ones have really hit these pre-market high levels yet. Watching CAN. This one's ripping up. See, even this one with the pre-market high break strategy. Look at there's both of these, right? There's the pre-market high break, and then there's the crossover. And like, look at the crossover here too. Like, I get a question a lot, how can you predict some of these breakouts? This is how you do it. This is how you predict the breakouts, is by jumping in on the crossover. We're gonna see what happens here, but like, that's how you do it. Josiah, so there's no penny stocks, so it does have penny stocks, but not as many. Yeah, CMEG Group is tough. Like I said, here's the thing you want to understand about most of these platforms, right? Like, most of these platforms that offer trading to U.S. residents to get around the PDT rule, most of them are not going to stay around for, years and years, right? Same thing with like SureTrader. A lot of people use SureTrader. SureTrader stopped. Same thing with TradeNet with regard to U.S. clients. Same thing with a lot of different platforms over the years, right? They just stopped servicing U.S. clients because it's too much red tape in that regard, and it sucks. But that's the only issue that I have with CMEG Group, especially after this TEFs thing, is like, I don't want to join CMEG Group and then have it closed down, And so I would rather just stick with like a regulated platform at this point, and that's why like I'm considering CMEG Group. But again, most of the time when these platforms service U.S. clients, they're gonna end up stopping at some point. And TradeNet had a good run; it was around for years. But it is what it is. Hopefully they let me get my payout. And from what I understand, they will. But we'll see. And when I switch platforms, which I'm gonna have to, obviously, I'm looking at Ustock Trade because Ustock Trade is regulated. It's regulated, and so Ustock Trade is probably where I'm gonna move some money to. And if I don't like it there, maybe we'll see about CMEG Group. We'll see. But yeah, CAN moving up nicely here. We got OGEN popping off here. It's up to 130s for OGEN. I think it's a $1 monthly fee. My opinion on Webull, I think Webull is good. I don't know about day trading on Webull, but if you use a cash account, Webull's certainly better than like Robinhood and stuff like that, in my opinion. I use Webull, but it's mostly for like options and swing trading, right? But it's zero commission options and swing trading. But yeah, the thing about Ustock Trade is that it's $1 commission, right? They do have commissions on Ustock Trade, but there's instant settlement and there is no PDT rule, right? So I could day trade as much as I want on Ustock Trade. My funds get settled immediately, and so I can literally put 500 or $1,000 into Ustock Trade and then day trade, these penny stocks as much as I want, right? And so that is something that I can do with them. But there's no shorting, there's no leverage, and it's a minimalist platform, kind of like Robinhood is what it looks like. But it's fine because I use Thinkorswim for charts anyway, and I'm still going to trade on Thinkorswim too. But it's just at this point, it's about where do I go, Most traders are going to run into this at this point if you're using a no PDT platform, But we'll see what happens with it, and like I said, I'm going to have to try some out and see what I like more, basically. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Y'all remember to hit that subscribe button, click the bell. We do this live for free every single day right here on YouTube. And so if you appreciate what we do here, you appreciate our content, our live free content, hit the subscribe button, click the bell. Like I said here, guys, like people can say whatever they want about us here, but like in the end, like I'm not an expert. Like I'm not selling a course. Like I'm not selling a service. Like we're completely free. And I'm not claiming to be an expert. And if you can watch us trade so you can see what it's like. But yeah, I'm not an expert, and I never have claimed to be, and I don't want to be necessarily. I would rather just give everything to everybody for free and just kind of hang out and chill with everybody without pressure. You know what I mean? Like that's my thing. That's what I would prefer to do. And I really appreciate all the support that we have. So smash that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Show support for free day trading content, and we appreciate the support that we get. Hey, thank you, Damien. Shout out to Damien. I appreciate that. I mean, the problem with Ustock Trade, and I've used them a bunch. Like, I've used Ustock Trade a bunch, too. The problem with it is that the fills are not incredible. You basically have to use a market order if you want to get filled immediately. And it's a minimalist platform. There's also no hotkeys, too. And so, at least since the last time I've used them, it's been a year or two since I've used them. And so maybe they've upgraded. Hopefully they did, right? But it's a minimalist platform. You're basically going to have to use market orders. And, yeah, we'll see. The fills haven't been incredible for me, but, it's still a way to get around the PDT rule. It's browser-based. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. We're going to see what we're going to do with ZKIN. And like I said, I just try to be honest about all this different stuff with everybody. We're also going to be trading forex coming up soon, too. Because I heard scalping works in forex. So, like, that's what we're going to look at. But yeah, we got ZKIN. HTBX with a pretty big dip down. We got EYES here too. Try light speed, because I'm gonna be restricted by the PDT rule, and so if I'm gonna go with like a big boy platform, then I'm probably just gonna stick with Thinkorswim. Yeah, hotkeys are gonna be the big thing. Like, yeah. Thank you for this opportunity. I'm learning a lot from your content. Hey, I appreciate it, Dennis. Hey, we appreciate the support, man. Like I said, in the end, guys, I just try to teach people what works, and it might not work for you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not an expert. Like, I try to be, I just try to tell people I'm not an expert, right? Because I'm not selling a course. Like, I'm not selling a service. Like, sure, I post affiliate links just like every other YouTuber. But like, in the end, we're not selling a course because it's like we're just trying to not have pressure on us. Like, I don't want that pressure on myself, right? Like, I could lose every day for a week straight, and nobody can really get mad at me because I don't sell them a course, right? But if I sold a course and lost every day, then people would get all mad at me and they'd be like, oh, fraud, you know, fake, like, whatever, right? So I'd rather just be like, yo, I'm not an expert. I'm not selling a course. I can lose every day if I want to. It is what it is. I can trade off stream if I want to. I can do whatever I want, right? And it doesn't matter because I'm not selling anything. Bitcoin US dollar is a great one. Yeah, maybe I'll think about it. We'll see. Like I said, we'll see what happens there. We'll see. So it's I think it's the 26 SMA and the 12 EMA. Yeah, it's the 26 SMA, the 12 EMA. I'm pretty sure. Let me confirm it. But yeah. Yeah, it's the 12 EMA and the 26 SMA. So 26 SMA, 12 EMA is what it is. It works super well. Very profitable. Right, I'm not trying to be that, Felix. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be that. It's at this point, though, where everybody gets so upset about anybody that, like, does something like that I'm doing here, that people are just going to criticize anybody that is in my position. ACRS is ripping up. ACRS is making some moves. Right, I'm not selling a course. This one's called Rain Check Eli by Dylan Sitz. Hey, I appreciate the sub, RJ. Welcome, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, like, listen, man. I think that anything I do, I put out there for free, right? I don't sell a course because, like, anything I do, I put out there for free, right? I'm not trying to be that guy that sells a course and does all that stuff. Like, I'm not trying to be. I'd rather just give everything to everybody for free. Like, I can do whatever I want because it's all free here. Like, we're all free. Like I'm not charging anybody for anything. Like, even the member option on YouTube, right? Like, we have members on the channel. Even then, people are asking, well, hey, like, should I become a member? And I'm always like, well, being a member is just a good way to help support us, you know. We're just a free resource, so we don't have that much exclusive content for members. I mean, we try to put some behind-the-scenes stuff. But like I said, mostly we're just a free resource for traders. And so that's what we try to stick with, and that's what we try to go with because, again, in the end, there's too many traders that are nickel and diming traders. You know, there's too many traders that are charging for everything. And like, we're just trying to give people a free option. I don't necessarily have anything against premium content, you know, like courses and stuff like that. Like, if you're a good enough trader and you have that experience, go ahead and sell a course, right? But if you're cherry picking your winners, only uploading your winners, you know, and then try to sell a course, then it's just hella sleazy, you know. But hey, it is what it is. ACRS, rip it up. IMRN. DPW. Alright, hold on. But yeah, ACRS ripping up. We got CAP or CAPR. That is about to break the pre-market high. Look, and even here, look at the crossover play here. Worked really, really well. CAPR worked really, really well. We also have DRIO. BT, thank you for your effort and explanations. This is a relaxed channel for live stocks without all the yelling like other channels. Buy it now. Do it now. Everybody buy Apple. Do it now. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do it. Don't buy Apple. I don't know whether it's going to go down. It might just crash on you. Don't do it. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Daniel. Thank you, man. Welcome. I appreciate it. I'm going to drink out of my Baymax mug now. Yeah, let my man Kyle drop that course. I'd buy that. Kyle's gonna come out there with that MGK course. Yeah. There needs to be more people like you genuinely trading and hiding. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you, man. IDRA. Like I said, I'm not against people that sell a course, right? Like, don't get it twisted. I'm not hating on courses. It's all relative to how much money you have to pay for it, whether you should buy it or not. But I'm not hating on courses. Like, listen, the smart people sell a course if they have the knowledge to do so, because it takes a long time to learn, right? The smart people sell courses, right? Because if you have the knowledge to do so, right? But if you see some little 16-year-old kid trying to sell you a course, don't do it. Unless it's my man Kyle Vu over there, because that dude is legit, 100%. But for everybody else, you know, it is what it is, right? But if you have like decades of experience, go ahead and sell you a course. Even the best traders are going to be somewhat unstable, you know? Hey, nice, man. I appreciate that. DPW. Yeah, DPW breaking over highs here. This one's looking interesting. We're going to wait and see. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Nick. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Hey, while we got a second, y'all go join my man, what's up, Precise? What's up, brother? ACRS, yeah, I'm looking at that one for sure. I don't know, man. But my man Kyle is a beast. Look, DPW's breaking over that $5 high. Yeah. Or they talk about making 100K and are clearly in a shed. Yeah. 100%. CAPR, TNXP. Ooh, man, CAPR. Look at ACRS popping up on the scanners, though. ACRS making some moves here. We got GSB, VTGN. I appreciate the sub, SM. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Look at a VTG in here. Let's wait and see. But VTG in doesn't look that bad, honestly. What's up, Daniel? What's up, man? Mitch left the channel. I was fair too. That's like my brother, though. Like, Mitch is like my brother. Well, I'm frozen on Thinkorswim. But yeah, Mitch is like my brother. He just, I think he had to get another job because of COVID and stuff. Unfortunately, like I said, that's like my brother though. We're still friends. He actually sent me like a goodbye gift. He sent me like a lighting setup. I still gotta get set up. But yeah, that's like my brother. I'm frozen though. My Thinkorswim platform's frozen. Let me delete some of this. There we go. That should be a little bit better. Let me get rid of this. Get rid of that. My Thinkorswim, it's frozen. We're frozen, guys. We're frozen. Yeah, I might look at some options too. We're gonna see. Hey, I appreciate that. I have no idea how much money that is. Hey, I mean, we'll be alright. I don't know how much money that is fun for Steven, but I appreciate that, brother. Now I gotta look. You know, now I gotta look. Oh, come on, Chris. I don't know where Kyle is, but dude's legit. Here, sorry, I gotta see how much money that is, but I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that, man. Oh wait, no, I got the wrong one. No, how much money was this? $40. What is this? I don't even know how much money this is. Oh. Hey, listen. I appreciate the 50 cents, bro. The 40 rupees. Thank you, brother. Seriously, I know, honestly, stuff's a lot cheaper over there, and so this is actually like, a decent amount of money. I appreciate that. Thank you, bro. I appreciate the 50 cents. Seriously, I appreciate you taking the time to actually send me anything, and so thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Shout out to my man, Fun. Did it unfreeze yet? No, we are still frozen here. What is going on? Well, my Thinkorswim is completely frozen. Anybody else having Thinkorswim issues? Yeah, it's 50 cents. Hey, I appreciate it though. Hey, I appreciate it though. Thank you. Hey, anything's better than nothing, right? I appreciate that. Shout out to my man Fun for Steven. I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate the love, dude. Thank you. But with that said, I'm frozen right now. Oh wait, are we unfrozen? It just let me minimize. Did it work? Nope. See about here? Nope. Thinkorswim's completely frozen right now. Alright. Well, guys, we are going to have to Control-Alt-Delete this bad boy right now. So we can get it to work one more time. Luckily, I'm not in anything at this present time right now. Sorry, Thinkorswim. We're going to have to close you down, sir. All right, let's bring up some trade idea scanners while we're hanging out here. Let's look at Let's look at penny movers. So we're going to take a look at these penny movers real quick and see what we got on this beautiful trade ideas. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Sterling. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Thank you, man. So let's see. We got a XBIO, BRQS still making some moves. ONCS. Alright, so let me give this thing a little bit more RAM. I'm supposed to, it's using the highest amount of memory it possibly can. Alright. Anybody else having problems with Thinkorswim though? What? Is my internet down? I mean, Trade Ideas is working. The stream's working. Let's try it again. Man, my Thinkorswim just went out. Hey, shout out to my man Tribreed for the $1 donation. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the super chat, man. I really do. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the support, guys. Like I said, we're just a free resource here, right? And again, like I said, I apologize about the drama earlier. I really don't like the drama. Like, my channel doesn't need the drama to get good views. You know what I mean? And so, like, I'd rather just stick away from the drama. But, like, you know, I appreciate all the support we get anyway. There we go. All right, Thinkorswim's working now. Yeah, I got it back up. We're back up running. So Thinkorswim is popping up now. Give me a second. Whoa. Okay. Well, we're back up. Let's get this set up here. I'm gonna have to bring some of the penny gappers up here. Yeah, these are the penny mover scanners here. Let me put some other ones up. Hold on, let me exit out all this. There we go. Alright, we are back. I don't know what was up with Thinkorswim right there. Just probably on my end. So guys, I gotta tell you about this, guys. And this is something that you really want to understand here. Okay? This is something that you really want to understand here. Is that, okay, number one is that, this is what you want to understand here, okay? A large majority of gapping penny stocks fail, right? And this is a stock that I was holding. I made money on. I probably sold way too soon. And I think this is a strategy that I'm going to use from now on to seriously build my Thinkorswim account. And let me break down the strategy for you, okay? I'm going to go back into these statistics here that we calculated a few days ago, right? I want you guys to really listen here. This can really help you trade these high gapper penny stocks, these high relative volume penny stocks. Okay, so a week or two ago, I back tested penny stocks, right? And what I back tested specifically for was how many times a stock formed a low or formed a high in pre-market. Let me delete these so you guys can understand what I'm saying here. What I specifically tested for here, guys, is how many times, let me get rid of this, is how many times a stock formed a high in pre-market like this here for AIM. So you can see it forms a high in pre-market right here. And what I tested for is how many times a stock forms a pre-market high after gapping up with high relative volume, how many times those stocks eventually after the open break that pre-market high level. So how many times the stocks after forming a high in pre-market push up and break the pre-market high level. Okay, so basically how many times they break pre-market highs after the open. right? And the number I got was about a third of the time they do it. About 31.25% they end up breaking the pre-market high, right? So about a third of the time. So, a large majority of the time they fail. But the silver lining in this test is that when they do actually break the pre-market high, when they actually break the pre-market high like IAM did here, they are successful a huge percentage of the time. And this is exactly what I'm talking about here. Even if it ends up dipping back down below the pre-market high, which is normal, I think you got to give these room. So stocks that you see break pre-market highs, gappers with high relative volume, great percentage, great high percentage play there. And we can look at the examples specifically from today, and you can look at how much these things actually run up. Okay, so let's look at some examples. We got AIM here. Let me find the other ones. We have look at CRNT, just to take a break from this. CRNT, guys, huge rip, huge moves, big run up, big volume increase for CRNT, huge run just so far right now. All right, so examples of this are XBIO, ran really nicely after breaking the pre-market high. What's some other ones from today? Look at CRNT, guys. CAPR, great example. CAPR broke pre-market highs. That's a good example. What else do we got today? ACRS, I don't know what that one did. ACRS, great example, broke pre-market highs, and ACRS is just crazy strong right now. What's another one? IBIO. IBIO broke pre-market high again here, and it's still ripping up. IBIO. Look at this one. It broke pre-market high, and now it's starting to rip, even if it dips down afterwards. IBIO, incredible run up too. And so anytime a stock breaks these pre-market highs, they usually run. Up until like noon, I think, is what the back testing results showed. And so even though they fail to do this a large majority of the time, when they actually do it, they end up popping off and running. So we're going to look to see if we can buy in some of these. I haven't had a losing trade today, so no losses yet today on stream. SRNE is another one. SRNE never broke pre-market high though. So SRNE's pre-market high was at 901 and it's at 816 now. It never actually broke the pre-market highs, unfortunately. But the point still remains though, is that it shows a huge percentage of the time those that break the pre-market high are successful. So there's a few silver linings in that testing, right? Number one is that if you can find put options on low float penny gappers and then sell within 24 hours, usually that's going to be a great trade to take, right? So if you can find put options, although it's going to be a little bit harder, there's not that many put options available. But if you can find put options, it's usually going to be a solid way to approach the trade, in my opinion, right? The second silver lining is that when it does actually break those pre-market high levels, it usually runs, not always, nothing's 100% in trading, but they usually end up running. VTGN. I don't really have one, a daily profit goal. I don't really have one. And look, here's the latest example of exactly what I was just talking about. Come on, give me my quantity buttons to see if I can get this thing real quick on this break. I'm gonna jump in with maybe like a few shares here, nothing too crazy, just to see if this one runs up after it breaks this high right here at 595. So like I might look to buy in this one after it breaks here for IBIO. Same type of thing though, it broke pre-market highs. I've already had 2 winners, no losses today, so we're We got 420 people in here. Everybody's favorite number. We're going to see if we actually get the moves. All right, I'm in this one with 50 shares. My entry is 98, basically. So I'm in it with 50 shares. Very small position. Nothing too crazy. TNXP, but yeah, XBIO ripped. TNXP still has to break the 133 level, and it never has, so that's the only reason I haven't wanted to mess with that one. VTGN. Alright, we're trying here. We gotta let this one test. Ooh, VTGN. Did this one split? Did this one split? I feel like it might have. Alright, we're looking for $6. There's the $6 break. Nice squeeze up really, really quickly here with the $6 break. We're just going to see if this one can run up now, up to like 630s. I'm not trying to make a huge amount of profit with this. But if I can make $40 today in the market, I'm very happy with that because it's just a very small account, right? $40 is 4% today. Alright, so it's kind of battling the previous high of the day. About break even so far. Hey, I appreciate the sub, OC. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Maybe Daniel. Possibly. We'll see. Not sure yet. I can give it one more second to bounce up here, but, you know. We're trying to let this work. There's 91s. Let's see if it can consolidate. If it consolidates here, that's fine. But we're not going to be super risk with this one. We're not going to risk too much. Alright, we're back up to 95s. Yeah, I gotta talk to them today, Francis. Hopefully they'll process my payout. I think they said they would, but it sucks. Alright, we're trying to let this one test. We're going to give it time. Over $6 is obviously what we want to see. And if we can hold support there, it's even better. I just don't want to see $6 now turn into resistance for this one. We're not looking too bad. We're testing it now. There's $6 test. Okay, there's hit $6. There's a break of $6. Let's see if we can actually run up now. Another quick rejection back underneath it. So, the more it struggles here, the more I'm probably going to exit. The more it struggles here, the faster it's going to get squeezed down. If it gets rejected. If it continues to get rejected, it's going to get squeezed down, right? So that's not what I want to be in. Hands over the cover button. And we're going to wait and see. Consolidating. Yeah, I'm going to just get out there. So $5 loss, very small. First loss of the day, unfortunately. I've made money all day today, so that was the first loss. It's all right. We'll see what else we can find. Yeah, Mr. Rob, it's Baymax, brother. It's Baymax from Big Hero 6. It's Baymax. But yeah, we'll give IBIO some more time. ACRS is now running up, so we might pivot to something else here. ACRX, I mean, we're pulling back down at this $3 level. We'll see. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Vits. Welcome in. Thank you, brother. Not too much, Tiny. Three trades today. 2 green, 1 red. The red one was the smallest trade total today, though, so doing good. Doing good. The SPY is actually ripping up breaking highs though, so the overall market itself is actually popping off, making some moves today. So there's the SPY breaking 322s. Looks strong. ACRS is pulling back to some levels too though. I'm also looking at VTGN, which is like a cheaper penny stock, but VTGN is interesting here too. We'll see though. We're waiting on it to see if it finds support at this previous level here for VTGN. No, don't do it. I know, Vinny. It hurts, man. Sometimes it hurts. We'll see. Sometimes the risk is just too much for me. Ah, man, you're talking about IBIO. It did it to me again. Even, here's the thing, though, right? I was right. My previous, like, assessment of it was correct. I just got kind of scared out of it. But even this one would have been working. And again, it goes back to the same backtesting results that I gave you all a week ago, right? About these penny stock gap ups, right? When penny stocks gap up and actually break the pre-market high, it is a huge indication of strength on that specific day, right? Even if they pivot back underneath it, even if they dip down underneath the pre-market high, when they actually do break the pre-market high, it is a huge indication of strength, a huge one. And so that is what I'm going to be attacking here. And again, from what I've seen, it is such a high percentage play. I'm going to look to build this account up that way. From what I've seen, such a high percentage play. That's, that's really what I want to approach, and that's how I want to approach it. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, man. HTBX. IBIO's doing it though, man. See, that's the one I wish I would have held. And like I said, but the point still remains, even though it was a losing trade, my first losing trade today, the point still remains that it's such a high percentage play. It just works such a large majority of the time. Hey, no stress, Desert. Yeah, like I said, y'all want to check out that actual video. I dropped another video back testing some results on the previous closing price breaks, and that's been incredibly profitable too. But look at IBIO. Oh man, it hurts. Even though I'm running at 66% accuracy today. Even still, I mean, I'm green. I'm running solid accuracy, but it hurts to watch this thing run up afterwards, man. It really does. Sucks. But it is what it is. We'll be all right. Hey, thank you, Rob. I appreciate the sub, bro. Y'all be like Rob. Hit that subscribe button. Click the bell. We do this live every single day on YouTube for free. So smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button, guys. We do this live for free every day. Now it's warm up here, so. But I appreciate all the love and support. I really do. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Click the bell. We do this live every single day right here on YouTube. Don't forget to hit the sub button. Click the bell. We are live every single weekday morning for free on YouTube. So if you have the time, you want to, hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. We go live every single day right here for free. Again, though, we're not experts, so we're just a resource for traders, right? We're just a free resource. Yeah, right. And that makes a lot of sense, Vincent, as well. And that's what somebody was actually talking to me about it in Discord. With, I think it was Corpio, if that's you. But Corpio and Trader Mike's talks about trading it like that, and it seems to work incredibly well. And so that's actually one of the ways I might approach this is buy call options on those specific moves. The problem, though, is with any penny stock gap up is that they're hard to... The problem with any penny stock gap up is that they're hard to find options available. Like low floaters usually don't have that many options to trade there. But IBIO is just another example of it today. CKPT ripping up here. Another good example of it, but CKPT is breaking highs. That's going to be subjective, DDT. That's going to be subjective, man. For me specifically, it's usually like... let me find the example on IBIO, just so you guys can see it. It's usually going to be like pre-market support, right? So it's gonna be like this level here for me, like maybe $5, maybe the low of the day even, and just give yourself some room trying to get 1-to-1. Because like even if you say you got in at the pre-market high break, right? Another way to approach this is to buy the dips down to the VWAP once they do break the pre-market high. Like that's one of the ways to actually approach it. Are these dips right here? Or maybe these dips right here. Every time it dips down to the VWAP after the gap up. But I've already tested the VWAP bounce on the VWAP. Like I've already tested the VWAP strategies. You know, somebody else recently came out a video on them holding the VWAP after the gap up. Coincidentally, only a week after I made one. But yeah, that's an interesting way to approach it as well. But again, I think even if you gave yourself like a 1-to-1 risk reward and you jumped in at the pre-market high, right? It's like what, a 60-cent risk? You would have a 60-cent run up, like a consequent 60-cent run up. Same thing. So you could probably get a 1-to-1 risk reward from there as well. But I would think maybe using like a $0.25 underneath, maybe like, you know, maybe 20% underneath, so at 520. Right, for sure. Yeah, and Seth, that's a super profitable way to actually approach it too. 100%. Any news on SQ? But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm probably going to be using U-Stock Trade tomorrow. Probably. We'll see, though. But I'm thinking about using U-Stock Trade tomorrow. It just depends on how fast the funds are going to be settled back into my account. What was that? Oh, yeah, SQ. Let me look. See if we can find any news for it. So PayPal is going to partner with a brokerage for cryptocurrency on their platform. So okay, so yeah, so there's no clarity on, this is all quoting, okay, so the source of this is BZ Newswires. It says there's no clarity yet on cryptocurrencies. They're gonna be joining Square, so SQ and Robinhood, among the mainstream platforms to be involved with the virtual assets. So Paxos is an API for cryptos. And so yeah, PayPal and its subsidiary Venmo is going to be launching direct sales of cryptos to their user base, which is very interesting. And they're assuming they're going to be using SQ and Robinhood, among a few other platforms with that. So that's the news for SQ. But that's interesting that PayPal is going to be doing that. Interesting. That's the news at least I see for it. Another way to test this, and something interesting, honestly, I get kind of weird even going over what I want to test moving forward, like strategies that I want to test moving forward, because, like I said, people get weird, and just kind of, you know, people get weird. And so with that, another strategy that I'm interested in testing is how the second test of the pre-market high reacts. So, like, say a stock runs up and gets rejected at the pre-market high like this. How often the second and third test the VWAP of the pre-market high, how accurate those are. Because I would think those would have a higher accuracy as well, looking at the second tests, the second and third tests for it. The problem, though, is that how do you avoid getting stuck in that, right? And would that drag the percentage down? I think it probably would. I'm not saying Webull isn't good for day trading. I'm not saying Webull's not good. Yeah, I day trade. I've traded a few times today. Yeah, I am up. I'm up about $30 on the day. It's small, but you know, it's not a bad percentage in my account. $30. So we're just trying to grow a small account here. And then tomorrow we're going to be more active because we're going to be on Webull. Or not on Webull, we're going to be on U stock trade. I'm not saying Webull's bad for day trading. What I am saying, though, is that I like Webull better for options and like swing trading, investing. If I'm gonna day trade on Webull, it's gonna be longer term. And I like Webull's platform. I think a lot of traders use Robinhood, but I like Webull a lot more. It's got candlestick charts, indicators, and like all that good stuff. If you want to check out Webull, I'll post these links. And like I said, if we got a lot of people that showed support for our channel, and I really appreciate the support. But if you do want to help support us, you can go check out Webull. If you sign up for Webull and deposit $100, you get 2 free stocks. So if you sign up, you get a free stock, and if you deposit $100, you get another free stock. Right, and the stocks range, I think, from like $7 to $10 all the way up to hundreds of dollars. And so if you don't have a Webull account yet, you can try to roll the dice and see if you can get like a super expensive stock. And I've gotten some nice ones. Like I've gotten $30, $40 stocks, and so it's not bad. And so yeah, if you want to check out Webull, here's the link for that. Like I said, great way to help support our free content here, because again, everything we put out there is free. You can also become a member by clicking the join button if you want to help support us there. All of these are great ways to help support us. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at this one for JE. I don't hate it. I just don't want to give my money back. We're going to look at a dip here. Alright, so I am in with 250 shares of JE here. And I'm just looking for this one to run up. I got to try not to give back some profit on the day. But we're going to see if this thing can run up. I'm in JE with 250 shares. I usually don't trade stocks this cheap. But we could give it a little shot here, see if we can get up to over $1 sometime today. Try to be kind of patient with it. But yeah, like I said, guys, hit that subscribe button. Click the bell. We're just gonna see if we can get this one to run up some. Let me fix the camera. There we go. Sorry, I was kind of noticing I was off stream a little bit. There we go. But yeah, we're running up here. But yeah, like I said, y'all hit the subscribe button, click the bell. We do this for free every day on YouTube. Yeah, there we go. There's the run up. Now the question is, do I scale out? Like, what do I do here? 250, 125 is half. There's 81s. Come on, let's do it. Break it. Do it now. There's 81s. It tried, but let me get this back ready. Okay, we're back up there. All right, we're at 81s again. There we go. Come on. The spread's pretty tight right now, so maybe it's gonna rip here. It could also just crash down. Alright, we can let it consolidate, but alright, there's 80s again. Alright. It's trying. Alright, there's one candle. Let's see if we can do a little 1-minute pullback action. Hey, thank you, Fun for Steven. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Hey, shout out for the yeah, hey, there you go. I appreciate the dollar, brother. Hey, you don't have to worry about it, man. I appreciate the support anyways, you know. Yeah, we're gonna use like 76 here as my risk. I don't like this little rejection though, I'll tell you that. I'm gonna get out there. So, oh no, I'm holding 25 shares. What? Come on, man. Alright, so I lost 50 cents from that trade. Making huge trades today. Huge trades. Possibly the largest trades out of any trader today on YouTube. Yeah, for sure, Vinny. Play some Dylan sits. I got you. Yeah, this one, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We also got POAI. And like, here's the reality, guys. And this is something like, number one is that I'm just waiting for funds to settle into another platform so I can trade a little bit more often, right? But I'm green on the day, and you know, I'm up a nice amount. And one thing that you want to focus on, guys, and this is a good lesson for new traders, is that don't let people make fun of your share size. Like, if you want to trade small, trade small. Like, if you're not claiming to be an expert like me, and you're still kind of in the learning phase of like testing and learning penny stocks, trade small. Don't let anybody guilt you into trading larger. Don't let anybody shame you into trading larger, right? Because you got to trade with what you're okay with risking. The people that generally try to copy the big gurus are either using paper accounts or they are gonna lose their account too quickly, right? So just take it slow. Don't trade large when you don't need to. And like, that's the process you see me in now. So I might be trading small, but at the same time, I understand that like I'm still learning and testing these penny stock strategies, and I'm just trying to find my rhythm when it comes to penny stocks. You know what I mean? And so that's the biggest thing. With this is, so it's like, understand that, guys. Don't have any pressure to trade larger than you should necessarily need to, right? Because like, in the end, you got to trade with what you're comfortable with. And if you're just now entering this, then man, JE's doing it again. But if you're just now learning, don't let anybody guilt trip you into trading larger than you should necessarily trade. Ah, man, this is the second time this has happened to me again today. I should have held. It's all right. All of my ideas have been correct today. Like, all of the trades that I've gotten into have worked eventually, even if they scared me out. Luckily, I'm still up a really nice amount on the day. But, right. Yeah, that's going to be that clickbait title, Vinny. How I lost 50 cents trading the market. I got to close down. I don't want to trade small. I have to. I get it. You know? I can. With these, it doesn't matter that much. Usually I appreciate the sub, Shannon. Shout out to Shannon. I appreciate that. But yeah, my man with the super chat up there, my man Fun for Steven, he basically paid for that trade. He sent me 50 cents. Boom. Paid for. Yes, sir. I don't even have to worry about it now. You know, I'm still green on the day, guys. Like I say, what you'll see me do is you'll see me trade a lot larger at the opening bell, and then you'll see me slow down once. You'll see me trade a lot larger at the opening bell, and then you'll see me slow down when the volume slows down in the market, which is how it should be. Yeah, you want some Dylan sits? I got you. This is my favorite song by Dylan Sits. I'm gonna even turn the volume up just so you guys can hear it. You know, we're gonna turn the volume up. It's gonna drown me out, but just for the time being. DMPI just broke over $1. DMPI just broke over $1. Like I said, guys, hit the subscribe button, click the bell. We do this live for free every single day on YouTube, and so show support for what we do here, guys. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. We do this live every day. I mean, Vincent, I would give you some advice on not being scared out of trades if I didn't get scared out of trades just now, twice in a row. So I'm not the guy to take advice from that. I will say, like, if you really want to stop getting scared out of trades, build a plan beforehand. And like, even though I followed my plan, I still got scared out a little bit. But build the plan beforehand. Don't change it once you're in the trade. It's hard to do. It's easier said than done, obviously, since I just got scared out of trades twice. But like I said, I'm green on the day. You know, I'm green on the day. My winners today have been drastically larger than my losers. So I'll take it. You could. DK, you could, man. This song is called Burn with Sights. Or Burn Within Sight by Dylan Sitz. Yeah, 100%. I think that's probably a good way to approach it. Is only risk what you're comfortable with losing, and that's tough. The problem, though, lies, guys, in a lot of this. A lot of the gurus trade huge, and a lot of traders try to copy them because they say they're making a lot of money. The reality is that the larger you trade in the beginning, the more you're gonna lose. Most new traders lose anyway. So like most new traders are just going to lose. It doesn't matter where they go. And so if they trade huge, they're probably going to lose huge, right? And so the best thing you can do is just trade small in the beginning. Like me, I recently switched over to penny stocks. Like once TEFs no longer allowed US signups, I kind of switched over to penny stocks because, I'm just trying to actively day trade. And so once I made the switch, I'm still kind of learning penny stocks. It's not something that I'm super well versed in, which is also why you see me back testing them, right? Like you see me back testing these penny stocks, and like you see me making money doing so with the strategies that I've used, which I think is a good lesson on testing certain strategies and then implementing that into the market. Yeah, I would just give it some levels to hit, Vincent. Right, and that's kind of what you got to do, C4. Now the music is from Epidemic Sounds, so it's a music licensing website that has like all free licensed music. It's not free; it's a subscription service, but. Yeah, I mean, anybody that streams trade ideas, Amon, there's a 30-second delay, brother. And so it's up to you, man. Like I said, anybody that streams trade ideas, there's a 30-second delay, at least. And so that's what you have here, is you just have a slight delay. But yeah, I mean, anybody that has trade idea scanners are going to have the same delay. And if they don't, then they're actually breaking the rules for trade ideas. Yeah, I mean, listen, and I'm not, like, I know some of them are making their money, man. You know what I mean? Like, some of those traders are actually doing their thing. Like, they're not, it's hard to explain it this way. So a lot of these traders are doing their thing, man. Like, they're not lying about how much they make. They've just built their accounts up, and they have enough money to risk that. And they actually know what they're doing. New traders have no idea what they're doing. I don't know how many traders I've run into that basically just, their logic with trading is like, I'm in this to make money, right? So I need to take big size from the very beginning, because if I don't, I'm not going to make any money. And like, I get it, but if you take big size when you're first getting started, you're just going to lose a bunch of money. right? Like you want to trade small and then get used to that and then increase size, right? If not, you're just going to lose a bunch. You know what I mean? So I got something in my eye. Or do I? Maybe I'm crying over here because it just makes me so happy to find out that I'm the greatest day trader ever. You know? We're gonna see. Alright, I got it out. Yeah, IMRN doesn't look bad. I mean, it broke pre-market high. I don't know what it's gonna do now, though. Hey, nice, Desert. Congrats, brother. No volume, very slow, light, too cheap for me. Just not really my style. Just not what I generally like trading. Just not what I generally like trading. You know, like I said, it's just not really my style. Sure, it could run, just not my style. No liquidity, no volume. Super cheap, less than a penny in price. Just not my style. Yeah, CAPR. LPCN is moving too. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of looking at, Vincent. Like, how would you guys feel? How would you guys feel if I started trading forex on this stream as well? Would you guys still watch if I mixed it up? Like, I'm still gonna trade stocks, obviously, but I kind of want to trade forex too. How would you guys feel if I switched to forex sometimes? Like, I'm still gonna trade stocks, obviously. Like, I want to trade both, right? So if I kept this stream and I still traded stocks and I still traded the opening bell and I still traded like I do, but then I also kind of threw some forex trades in the mix. Do you think you guys would like that too? Kind of introduce you all to forex. Just to preface everything, though, I have no idea how to trade forex. I am assuming that the strategies and patterns are similar, right? I'm assuming, but who knows? Am I paper trading? No. And if you guys want to see, I'm not gonna actually show. Here, look, you guys can see this. I can show you this. It's just hidden. But yeah, on a paper account on Thinkorswim, it has simulated trading right here. It either has it right there or it has it like right here. This is not paper. This is a real account. I'm not going to show you my account number for obvious reasons because it is real money. And yeah, I've got like $4 grand in this account. Right. Yeah, that's what I would like to scalp. You said it's super manipulated though. Yeah, from what I understand though, it's very similar to trading, right? Like that, I'll have to look it up. Like I said, if you have any brokers or whatever, let me know, because like that's kind of what I'm considering. Yeah, and volatility can sometimes be good, but I know there's going to be some risk there too, right? What did JN? I'm going to close my eyes on JE. What did it do? Okay, good. It got rejected right around my entry. Okay, cool. That's fine. All right, it only went like a penny or two higher, so that's fine. I'm also, yeah, CAPR ran up. I'm also looking at VTGN. Yeah, there's different sessions for forex, right? So like, I know they have the Alright, so yeah, there's the London Open. I'm trying to see when the London Open would be. Or when the US Open is. I'm assuming the US Open is going to be similar times to us. Yeah, the New York Open's at 8 a.m. And so it's at 7 a.m. And so I could jump in and start trading that too. You know, that's plausible too, with forex. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. We'll see. We'll see, you know. Yeah, IBIO is still ripping here, and this one hurts every time I look at it. I mean, we never really ran up past where I got in. Like, I got out here. I got out on this dip, and like we ran up about, what, like 50 cents past that? No, I got in IBIO because of the, I don't know where the moving average crossovers were here. I got in IBO because of the pre-market high break. So like the moving average crossover would be... The moving average crossover happened way down here, so just way past, way under where I entered in it. So like, you get in here. But the moving average crossover happened right here. Like right there. And so, I wonder what the rate of percentage accuracy would be if you looked for the moving average crossover right under the pre-market high and then consequently attacked it once it broke the pre-market high too. Like looking for both of those at once sounds like a really nice way to approach it, and maybe I'll test that. Yeah, I'm in the States. Yeah, you can trade on weekends too. Yeah, but the London Open is at like 4 a.m. my time. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and close my stream down though. I'm not seeing too much I really like. Like I said, if you guys want to help support our free content here, go check out Webull. You get 2 free stocks for signing up, 0 commission options trades, and trading in general. And like I said, I use Webull mostly for options trades. But yeah, if you want to check out Webull, like I said, you get 2 free stocks just for signing up and depositing $100. And right, and that's the good thing about that as well, Desert, is that's what I'm really kind of thinking of. But yeah, if you want to check out Webull, again, if you sign up, you get a free stock. If you deposit $100, you get a free stock. It's got a free paper trading platform. It's got free options trading as well, free trading in general, so 0 commissions, free paper trading, candlesticks, indicators, and a lot of other good stuff, completely free. So y'all go check it out. There's the link for Webull. It's a good way to help support our free content here, and I definitely appreciate all the support we get. But yeah, y'all go check out Webull for sure. Like I said, really dope platform. Great way to help support our free content. Another way you can help support us is by checking out our Patreon. We do have a Patreon here, and so if you want to check out our Patreon, you know, it's a good way. Like I said, guys, we're just a free resource and community, and so like we just try to help new traders. We're not selling a course or anything like that, but if you want to help support us, you can check out Webull, and you can check out our Patreon here. Let me post this link too. What time is that though, Desert? Like, what time is that? PTE, Jimmy, I got you. Right before I leave, I got you. Hold on. This one doesn't look terrible. If I was trading it, I would look for kind of the VWAP bounce, and then I would use this 175 as a risk. And so you got like a 5-cent risk. Again, this is just my perspective. I don't know if I would copy me. It's a little bit late in the day, and it's not really my style of trade, to be honest. But like a VWAP bounce looks okay with a risk of like 175. Reward target up here, maybe at like 180s, 190s, but I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm not an expert. This is not really my style. I usually just trade gappers with penny stocks, and so it doesn't look bad. Looking for it to bounce off the VWAP, but again, really don't know, brother. So, you know. Hey, I got you, Kenny. Hey, show me, man. Show me. You know, one day, bro. One day, man. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Like I said, y'all go check out those links if you want to help support us. You can check out Patreon. You can become a channel member as well. And we've got some really, you know, supportive people here. You can become a channel member. I think that's $4.99. You can become a Patreon member, and you can check out Webull and get 2 free stocks for signing up to Webull. So really dope platforms. Y'all go check them out. Great ways to help support our channel. Of course, the easiest way to help support us is to just hit that subscribe button right now. You know you want to. Click the sub button, hit the bell. We turn on notifications. We go live every single day for free on YouTube. So hit that subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. We day trade live for free at the open, going over news and all that good stuff every single weekday on YouTube. And so show support, hit the subscribe button, click the like button. And if you turn on notifications, you'll get an alert every single time we go live, which is every single weekday morning for free. So hope you guys appreciate all the free content we drop. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Good luck in the markets, team. And we're also going to be having a video that is dropping this afternoon as well. And so if you want to see another video, I'm not going to say what the content is, but if you want to see another video, hit the sub button, click the subscribe button, and hit that bell. Good luck, guys. We'll see you guys next time.